Hey there. So, how can we use emotion to our advantage? Now, when I post videos about mindfulness, emotional intelligence, it can maybe come across as something like we're not supposed to feel emotion or we're just supposed to completely analyze emotion and then, filter it or whatever. Nothing could be farther from the truth. In fact, emotional intelligence is a lot about feeling our emotions, being able to name them, and by doing so, not only do we connect with other human beings who are also emotional, but we also take away the unconscious power of emotion. And that's the only stuff that can be a little bit dangerous. I mean, probably most of you who are watching this have had an experience in which you've been overwhelmed by anger or you've been undermined by sadness, and sidelined by fear. And most of the time, this is because these emotions are so strong that they come upon us and they can just sort of make us do things that if we were using our rational mind, we wouldn't necessarily do. But having said that, the genuine feeling of emotion is something that actually helps us to connect with other human beings, I mean, how many times has it happened to you that, you feel a sense of, maybe you get frightened and you grab someone's hand, and it's like it brings us together. So here's a little example from my own life from this week to show you how you can use emotional intelligence to actually affect better outcomes in your life. I had an incident in which my web hosting provider, with whom I've been contracting services for more than 12 years, suddenly tripled the cost of my web hosting package. And needless to say, that came as a bit of a shock. But also, more than anything, what I didn't like is that they billed me before they let me know that that change was going to happen. So that seemed to me like something that was not very human. So when I communicated to them, instead of getting angry, and I've worked in customer service before, and I know that when someone gets angry at you, like the last thing you want to do is help them. Sorry. Um, used words like betrayed. I used words like angry. No, I used words like sad. So I said, well, I felt betrayed by them and I felt like they had been disloyal to me. And so these words they pack a lot of punch without you kind of, as it were, coming along and punching someone in the face. And the outcome has turned out in my favor. Um, so yeah, rose tint your life with emotional intelligence. Name your emotions, get comfortable with your emotions, and understand that your emotions ultimately, whether they're negative or positive, link you to other human beings. Rose tint your life.